everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
Going to be watching more Breaking Bad today. We love Breaking Bad. This is not for kids. Full-on adult show.
That's right.
TVMA. This episode's called Moss. Season 3, episode 5. So we saw an episode that was titled No Moss before.
Oh, so now it is much. Oh, so he's going to start cooking again.
Yeah, it seems like it.
And
he had the green light last time.
That's right.
The green light.
I do love the titles. I do. Because like the first season, you know, they had a lot of heart sentences and stuff where like you had to kind of piece it together.
That's right.
They put a lot of thought into the titles. I really like that. Yeah.
Yes, and they're trying to merge Saul and the guys together again in their own weird way.
Yeah, and we're all assuming at this point, of course, that Walt is going to actually start cooking again.
Yes, because Gus let him have half the pay.
Yeah, and I do want to discuss too that when we were discussing it last time about maybe having a wire or something in Jesse's car to know that Walt wanted to be back on track, but Walt wasn't the one that wanted to be back into it. He said he was done, and Jesse's the one who wanted to do it.
Right, that's why he went to
So
school.
when Jesse went to Gus to start selling, that's how they knew to give Walter some money, because Mike told Gus too that they are splitting ways and Jesse wants to do it on his own.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Gus does want them back together. Gus wants Walter and Jesse to work together for the best product, for no complications, because with them divided, Walt's going crazy anyways, so he's probably going to try to sabotage Jesse selling his product any way that he can, because he's just at that point in life where I hope he just gets better, because he's like really just not in a good state of mind right now.
He's just manipulating people too. You know, he's playing with Walt Jr.'s mind. He's playing
Skyler.
with
all the time. It's not good.
Going to Ted's office.
And again, I know that was crazy. Yeah.
He's just
again,
boss.
I know he's really losing it, and just to go to see Ted and fight him at his own job, like that was so crazy, trying to break his window. And
he's probably just doing it. He's probably just going to say, well, Skyler's leaving me. She's having an affair. I'm just going
he likes to be in control. We're starting to see, of course, not starting,
we've
been seeing that side of Walt. And he's really losing control, because this was the whole reason why he wanted to do meth in the first place. Well, sell it. He wanted to sell meth in the first place for his family, so they'd be set when he goes, and now that's all messed up and not working out at all. Like it's completely falling apart. So now he is losing that control to bring it all back to how he wanted it. And we also want to thank you guys for always commenting and answering our questions. We always enjoy that. We did get a few talking about Jesse and buying the house from his parents, and we have discussed a while ago, I can't remember what episodes we discussed it in, but a few times we did discuss about how it wasn't fair with that whole dynamic with the mom taking the aunt's house away from Jesse, even though Jesse was the main caretaker of the aunt. We totally didn't forget that. We absolutely understand that that was the aunt's house. We just started saying parents because they took it over. But I still don't like how that went down, and it's just my opinion. I can understand where Jesse's coming from. It sucks. He had tough love. They threw him out. They had no right to have the aunt's house. But that could be debatable, because we don't really know the story besides what they're arguing, because people can have their own perspective on
we don't know the
something.
deal went down with the aunt and Jesse.
Because even though Jesse's saying this, because I get that he was a caretaker.
If she said, hey, if you're going to take care of me, I'm willing this house to you. But if it's all verbiage and nothing in writing,
or from what we saw, but I'm guessing, or just assuming at this point that what they're saying is exactly what happened. But just through our own family experiences and friends and own life experiences, that it's not always exactly how someone thinks it is. I know his parents were giving him tough love, and it sucked they kicked him out, and he could have died, having this drug addiction and not having money. But they didn't know what else to do with him having a meth lab. And who knows how to deal with a situation like that. You can tell they love their son, but they were trying to figure out some way to help him. And they thought that was the best course of action. And again, I don't agree with how they did it or what they did, but it just sucks, that whole conflict that they're having.
It does,
and I'm happy
because you can't enable someone either.
That's right.
And you can't enable, and were they in the right to do that, what they did? I mean,
Yeah.
It is. It's
It's a
conflicting.
horrible thing, you know.
And again, this is such a great show, and I love how there's so many loyal followers to this because it shows how great it is. And we really do enjoy it so far. And I know some do get a little sensitive with certain things that we talk about because we're all entitled to our opinions,
That's
absolutely.
right.
But certain things that we discuss, depending on like where we are in the show, we just talk about it in the now. So again, knowing that it was the aunt's house, we kept saying the parents because they're the ones who took it away from Jesse.
Yes.
So some people kept
They
saying like,
legally
remember,
have.
like they talked about it every season, and like, no, we didn't forget that.
No, we knew it was.
We've
the
been
aunt's
talking
house.
about it,
Yeah, we
but
knew that.
I understand where you guys are coming from and
Yeah.
defending Jesse on that whole thing, and yeah, like that sucks. Like if that was truly the case that he was taking care of his aunt the whole time when she was sick,
Right.
he does have some entitlement
And they
too.
and they were cool with it until he came back and they learned that he was back into drugs. They just
Drugs,
really.
yeah.
But I loved how he got it back though.
Yeah,
And
I
he
was
knew
kind
there
of on
was
the
a
fence
meth
about it,
lab,
but
and
I
he was
am
like,
happy
you know
that-
what? He got it
That's
at half
right,
price.
you did, yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
he
you got
he
a
knew
really
the
good
history.
deal on it.
And what an
Whatever.
attorney to have with
That's
Saul.
my God,
I wonder if his
Saul.
parents will do anything about that. Not that they can.
Probably they're just going to wash their hands and walk
Yeah,
away. They
Yeah.
lost a lot of
Think
money
they
doing
should.
this, so
Yeah.
they're just going to walk away.
And they don't want the stories going out, rumors going
Yeah.
out that their house or their aunt's house family were selling drugs,
Yeah.
making, had a lab and was making drugs.
And he could have bought any
Yeah.
property, but it was really sentimental to him. He
Yeah, he
needed to
wanted
get that
that,
house
yeah.
back.
Yeah, so I
You
think
know.
that was good for Jesse to do
Yeah,
that too.
and he couldn't
mentally.
have Jane. He has no control over hardly anything now except for that house. So
Mhm. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good point. So, all right, so I can't wait to get into this episode.
Me too.
I'm kind of afraid of what's going to happen, but
yeah.
he has a green light now.
Guys are
Yeah.
coming back.
I am awake.
He has hair.
You are not how I remember you. Dude, this isn't even $7,000. All right, my guy wants 85.
When they were buying the Winnebago.
This is all the money I have in the world.
What?
He's having fun.
Like, yeah.
Ew, he's going to take
Oh
pictures
no,
of his
he's
junk.
not. Bye bye, money.
Wonder how much this
Oh
night
my
cost.
God.
That was.
Ugh.
Oh, gross.
Honk for
They're
service.
going all
I
night.
wonder why, I guess so.
Oh, damn.
No more money.
Oh, okay.
I
Ones.
got like 1,400. What do you want with RV for? Cause like, guy's blackmailing me.
That was his whole
Got like
series.
You tell me you can get me an RV for 1,400 at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
What
See,
a pal.
Walter.
Good.
Yeah, they got for him.
Wow.
Do I need to sign something or something?
Nah, it's like a no paperwork type deal.
Oh,
Stolen.
yeah.
Oh no.
Jeez.
He took the money.
Yep.
He stole the key.
That's right. He went in
There's
there.
a license plate.
Someone's waking us.
Slow down.
Wake everybody
So
up.
that's how we got it.
Oh my God, that's how I got it. Oh,
But he's
jeez.
crazy.
Whoa.
My God. I love this floor.
Oh, it's warm.
Okay.
It smells fantastic.
The most amazing invention ever.
Contractor talked me into it.
It's worth it.
Why don't you go get your dad?
Sure.
Oh, he's like, wow, she put a plate down for him.
Yeah.
What the? Sorry.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Morning, guys. What a happy
Oh my God.
Oh, what
That's
has your
great.
life become?
God.
Is that Hanky?
Looks like Mike. Dun,
Oh,
dun, dun, dun. He needs a theme song.
Is that Gomez?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Because that was too obvious for Mike. Like,
That's right, yeah.
snooping around.
Yeah. Mike's too cool for that.
I'm not letting the sucker on my side.
Idea.
Hey.
Tell your partner what the...
Doesn't tell.
Oh, he's going to look and peer inside.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's going to be a peeping Tom. Peeping Tom. Now he's going to be a peeping Tom.
Strip poker. They're playing strip poker.
Got a pack.
Oh, he's going?
Where you headed?
Is he going to go?
El Paso.
Yeah, I
Texas.
think. Yep.
Hank? Can I come in?
Oh, she's good.
You know that you can talk to me about things, right?
Do you ask me which lead bib to put on someone before you milk them?
Aw, she's not
She's just trying to help you. She's concerned about him.
you not want to go?
Be honest with
I
yourself.
don't blame you.
It's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's hard, but it is it.
Ooh.
What exactly is this? His product was more or less consistent with the quality I had come to expect.
More or less.
Oh boy, I still
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Talk about setting the bar low.
Oh.
You believe I have some proprietary kind of selfishness about my own formula.
Yeah.
Some sort of...
So where are you? Are you at work?
Yeah, she wants to talk.
Yeah, I'm at work. I
You can leave with me for the next 18 years as far as I'm concerned.
Great.
Mm.
Thanks, Marie.
He does have a new lab for Walt.
Mm-hmm.
That's his Volvo, right, Gus?
Please.
No, it's a laundry. Money laundering. Laundry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a facade.
Oh my God.
It's a magic wall.
No. Follow me.
I like how the lighting's red.
Mm.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
What is this?
Your new lab.
My
Yeah, you're
God.
right.
Ah.
Wow.
Whoa, it's
You're in
insane.
the lab, so I guess he's gonna be cooking.
Look at his eyes. Look at him. His eyes are all lit up.
It's a candy store.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The filtration system is state of the art.
My
It will vent
gosh.
nothing but clean, odorless steam,
Whoa.
just as a laundry does. So long as the quota is met.
Uh-oh. And if not?
You could probably do way more.
Yeah.
Can I say no?
Sorry.
No, he wants to be his own.
The answer is still no.
I don't know if there's a no at this point.
A man provides. He simply bears up, and he does it.
He's good.
No.
Okay. I really like these floors.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
She's rejecting it now?
mm.
Whatever. She's still cute anyways.
She's laughing now.
I can multitask.
So I'm glad they're talking again.
Right,
No, it's not great, but if she accepts him, that's going to be a huge shock to me.
Yeah.
You want to take her?
What?
Oh, it's a huge step.
Aww.
Oh,
Oh, look
yeah.
at his
Cute.
cheeks.
Oh my gosh, those chubby cheeks, so cute. Oh,
A man must provide. Children will always be there.
Oh, they're having a goodbye party.
I'm dead in the water here.
Okay. Check.
so,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna clean up really good.
Acting. He was going to act.
One more RV. No police report either.
I'll let me have my cake.
mm-hmm.
And eat it too. Money. The money. Oh, she knows about
She's going to look.
it. She's going to
God,
just
the
look
noise.
at it.
I know, it made me jump too. It's a big stuffed animal.
Yipes.
God, I could go for a glass of wine about now. I'm gonna go to.
Billable hour.
There's money in the house. I didn't count it. It's heavy.
You are now an accessory after the fact.
I didn't marry a criminal.
Well, you're
Well.
married to one now.
This attorney's great. She's like throwing ice water on her face. Wake up.
A perfect household. It's a big house.
Where's the baby?
It is.
We took everything out.
It's just so quiet. I'm
All
expecting.
his
Right?
stuff he took
Yeah.
out. Oh, application for divorce.
Oh.
Vietnamese, 5 foot tall. She adjusts you to completion.
Okay.
Her name's Kim, as delicious as it sounds.
Here.
Here.
Mr. Pinkman, if you will.
There. Separate.
Fight it out.
I'm late.
Look how dark he is right now.
Need a knee.
Yeah.
I do all the work. He sits around on his fat ass judging people.
And there's one small
He's gonna let him jabber and
Feel the lightning.
stand up and talk.
Is the last money you'll ever earn in this business.
The hell's that supposed to mean?
Because I'm back, baby.
Because I'm working for Gus now, not you.
Break it to you, Jesse.
What was the offer, if I may ask?
It's $3
Business.
million for 3 months of my time.
17%. Now, that's a shade.
Yeah, he's gonna
Let's
cut ties with both.
On an even 15. That's
You're my lawyer, not his.
the way of the world, kid. Go with the
He's a criminal lawyer.
Boy, see.
Think this will stop me from cooking?
Goodness
He's gonna break his
gracious.
windows.
Oh,
Oh my
Wow.
God. Whoa.
oh, they're looking for the RV.
Do you have an RV?
I did. It was stolen months ago.
Did you report
Well,
it?
then I'm curious as
You
to why
wanted
the
to
theft was
report it.
never reported.
I didn't want it anymore. It was taking up space.
These
It
people
Great way to
were
get the
living in
family
it.
together for an affordable vacation. Must have been quite a blow when it went missing.
was run down, broken down, too much to take care of.
He was never a bad person.
Must be
I thought he
relation.
could turn his life around.
Who are we talking about, Miss Ortega?
Oh no.
My son.
Mhm.
He was shot 2 months ago.
Yeah, I remember that with that kid.
Yeah.
Thanks for this. I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's probably a picture of him and Jesse or something.
Mm-hmm.
With those girls.
Yeah.
Remember when he
Yeah,
first
that was
got his
really-
money? Jesse Pinkman. Wow.
Oh,
Getting
boy,
closer
getting
and closer.
Yeah, that's for sure. Whoa. Intensifying now.
Mm-hmm. I know it always
Cameras.
does, and then
Oh
they
my
get so
God.
close, and then
Yeah.
it backs off, and it gets so close, and it backs off.
To get you more intrigued.
Yeah. Luckily, that Hank pushed being dead in the water. He pushed trying to get more information for another RV somewhere, and he got the help.
It paid
and
off.
That's right.
There
it
was
paid
an
off.
unregistered one or something. He said it was registered, but apparently it was unregistered,
Yeah.
of course. But that's good that that happened because he felt so guilty with his partner taking his place,
That's
having
right.
to go to Mexico. But at least with this new trail, like now he has a purpose again because he doesn't want to go back. Absolutely, I can
Yeah.
understand why.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for Gomez now. I'm really
Oh my
scared for him
gosh.
I
because
know.
it's
I
just
don't
scary
think he
territory.
wanted to go, but he
No,
knew
I
he
don't
couldn't
think so.
work. He couldn't work with Hank anymore. Hank
That's
just
really-
drew the line.
Mhm.
He was really.
Yeah, it's really getting.
Hank is
Snarling
really going
at
off the
him.
deep end.
Yeah.
He really needs therapy. He really does. Like,
Mhm.
I don't even know how you
Yeah.
handle it at this point. He's not handling it well at all. And he can't
Yeah.
focus right. He's so obsessed with this that he's going to make bad decisions. Something really bad's going to happen.
Yes, he's letting the
It's gonna make
emotions
it,
get to
yeah.
him now.
Yeah, and it's, hitting home now, too, with his wife. And I feel bad for Marie. I
Yeah,
know
I
we were
do,
against
too.
her a little
She's
bit just
really-
with the
yeah.
stealing and the bad things she was
She's
doing.
really concerned for him.
Yeah, and she was always very
Yeah.
self-absorbed, and now we see the side of her where she does
Yeah.
actually care about him.
Yes.
And now we feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, yeah.
Like that's a hard place to be in. Like I can't imagine what Hank is going through with his job and everything he's experienced, and he really
yeah.
wants to find out who this Heisenberg guy is.
That's right.
So close.
Yeah.
I mean, so close to home. Really,
he thinks he
he needs that purpose. He needs that
Yeah.
drive to
he needs
stay
something
sane.
to mask what
Sure.
really happened in El Paso too. He
Yeah.
really needs to.
I love him like going into that
Safer.
first RV, and we kind of were like, okay,
Oh
well that's
my
too
gosh.
convenient. We know that's
What
not
else
his.
you doing? You camping?
At first, I really thought that was Mike, but I'm like, he's snooping around too much. Where
Yeah, he was
right.
Mike is
Yeah, you're
definitely
right.
more
He was
aware.
a little chubbier.
And I said, Peeping Tom.
Peeping Tom, I know. Like, can you imagine just like hanging out with your loved one or
Well,
whatever,
hey, there's
playing
all-
strip poker or whatever they were doing, and you look up and there's someone spying on you. It's scary.
That is good.
Yeah, and going to Skyler and Walt now, it's
I don't
crazy.
know
I did
her.
not see that happening where
Yeah,
she was considering staying to make everything good again. Like
Yeah.
nothing happened.
Yeah, and then as soon as
Maybe
she
not
starts
nothing
to
happened.
open up a little bit,
Yeah.
he goes.
Yeah. But at least he's starting to normalize now. Like he's starting to have his senses back where he lost control of what happened. He doesn't have his family like he did in the past.
Right.
He'll always have his children. I love what Gus said to him, not using fear, but just using facts.
Yes.
And knows how to talk to Walt. And Walt was tearing up, like he was absorbing what Gus
Yeah.
was telling him, which was a great scene. And we can see him going down that path anyways to do meth because he really does enjoy the chemistry and everything. but he's also proud. And him just venting to Gus, we can see that he is venting the truth, but he's in denial because he's like, oh, you think I have too much pride, and you know, so I respect the chemistry. It's not about my product. Like it's totally both.
Yeah, it is.
That's very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now Skyler looks like she really wants to make it work, and Walt is seeing that he can't stay there. That
and he wants to cook.
She's not happy. Yeah, he wants to cook, and
definitely wants to cook.
And you know, she's using her attorney as a counselor, and you know,
it makes me nervous because even though she's with the law, like that's such a huge thing to know,
right? And, well, she has that confidentiality that she doesn't need to disclose it. She really gave her a dose of reality.
Yeah,
that's good. I'm glad the way she talked to her about it, because she's like, I'm not a therapist, I'm double the money, and you got to know your facts. You got to know them straight out, because you're trying to wash this over like, it's okay. And even her saying, are you trying to tell me or try to find a reason to make it okay to spend that money? And she's like, no, I'm just trying to go through the motions and feel this out kind of thing.
So it is good that she talked to her. And she said no.
Because she is thinking about like, this situation could be okay.
It's not okay.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Oh my gosh. Because I get it, like she wants to move on, she wants to be safe, and being with Ted, she is attracted to Ted. She does care for him, but she's living a fantasy world. Like she's living.
And I don't think I think he cares for her far more than she cares for him. I think she's using him to do what, you know,
she
for
said,
and then she rejected it. You see the towel going, you know, on top of her. Like she's rejecting even that. Like she doesn't.
Yeah, she liked the floor before, and now she wants something between
something
the floor. Towel. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, she's going through a lot, and all the characters, you know, they have to go through the motions to really learn who they are and what they really want. And I love how Walt Jr., you know, he's nice with his mom again, and he's laughing and smiling.
He's happy to see her, you know, allowing, first to plate, now I'm setting table, I'm feeding everyone, I'm letting Holly be held by Walt.
And now Hank saw Jesse's picture.
Yeah. So that's going to be, you know, of course, like he's getting so close now that... I'm just worried because when Hank finds out, like, he's so obsessed with this, he's not going to turn and be like, hey, okay, like, I'm all for you. He's not going to support that at all.
No.
So is he going to die? Like, I'm so afraid about his character. Because
Jesse is, and he's not as thorough as he should be. And if he's going to go off on his own with this RV, he's going to get caught. There is going to be a confrontation.
It was crazy seeing the flashback in the beginning of the episode when Walt originally gave him all his life savings, you know, to buy this RV that Jesse said was going to cost an X amount of money, a huge amount of money. And he ended up spending it all at the strip joint, you know? Or most of it.
But he was a drug addict.
Yeah.
You know, you give drug addict how much to a drug dealer, you give him all that money.
Yeah, and he's never really had that before, like that much. So even though it wasn't a huge amount compared to now, it was still a lot for him at the time, so he didn't know how to handle it. So he's like, "Here, I'm just going to spend it all, go drink and do drugs,
Skinny Pete,
and the champagne $400 or whatever the alcohol was." Like, spending all that money, and we never did hear like how he got it. So it was kind of interesting to see how he got the RV, and it's still so sad about his friend. And you know, of course, we knew that since the beginning, but I felt really bad seeing that scene. I'm like, and here you are, a good friend of his, and then he dies a horrible death, you know.
Well, playing the game.
Playing the game, it's a dangerous game to play for sure. But it's crazy now, Walt having this professional lab and working for Gus. Like, that is an amazing... I mean, of course, a very illegal job, but it's amazing. Like, this is, like, Walt's dream right now. And he knows it's illegal, but you can see on his face, like, how excited he wants to have, like, all these exact components that he needs. Like, these exact, like, massive machines that clean ventilation and stuff for the laundry, and how they hire people who are professionals and know how to handle... any kind of situation.
Wow. And trust him.
The hidden freaking door.
Oh my God. It was all red behind it, remember? On the stairs.
It's like evil almost, like the red light is like, oh, come on down
to the devil.
The wrong side. And I don't like how Walt and Jesse are fighting so much. I mean, it's always been a thing. I love it when they work together and things are working out okay. And I'm hoping that, of course, will happen again. I feel bad for Jesse. He was out of control too, where he was just so angry at Walt. But I understand where he was coming from. He was trying to work with Walt, and Walt was arguing with him, saying he was out. And he's like, well, I want to continue the product. You know, it was their product, even though Walt taught him. They were always partners.
That's right.
So that's a hard thing because, you know, he wants to be out and then he wants to be in. So he was trying to do something in a civil manner, you know. But then Walt just turned it all around because the pride took over, and he's like, no, that's my product. You cannot do this. And now that he's throwing it back at Jesse, and he's like, well, Gus really wanted me all along, not you, and kind of shoves it in his face. Like, I do feel bad for Jesse. I don't like how angry Jesse's getting, but I get why he's getting like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
and then Walt is very proud, and he does kind of step on the little guy a bit. Like, he cares for Jesse, but I don't like how he demeans him so much.
Yes. Right.
Because Jesse really did pay attention. He did learn, and apparently it is a quality product. Maybe not as great as Walt.
More or less.
Like Gus said.
More or less.
And so I'm really just hoping they get together. And Saul, too, even trying to debate.
Nervously.
Hey.
Yeah, like
17%.
Yeah, because Saul
5% at the end.
And that was crazy. Yeah, Saul trying to negotiate terms on
always
the interest rate or whatever. Like, but he was desperate because he knew once Gus had Walt that he was going to take him over. So he's like, he wanted something out of the cut. And $3 million in 3 months is insane.
$1 million a month.
Oh,
it's insane. $3 million for 3 months. It's like $1 million a month.
So I guess he's done with teaching.
I guess we'll find out next time what's going to happen with that, because Walt working in a professional lab is kind of crazy.
Oh my word! I have a feeling he's gonna rope back.
He's gonna need Jesse, because Jesse, they just work well together when they're on good terms, you know.
Yes. For sure. But maybe you'll go live with Jesse too. You don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, because they're trying to work things out too. Who knows? I don't think they could ever go back to how it was, of course. I mean, they feel bad because they do have a lot of history and everything. But yeah, this whole criminal activity is just like, it's dangerous. And I try to predict what's going to happen, but I just don't see that family aspect working out, and like the nice household, typical having dinner and just simple routines. Everything's fine. Yeah, but Skyler really thought about it. Like, she's going back and forth now on it, which is kind of interesting.
I'm glad that Marie is taking care of the baby.
Yes,
looks like
it's
a good
it's a way to remove herself a little bit, because Hank needs, I guess, time alone, or he really needs to talk about it, really.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's Skyler too. She has someone to trust that.
Especially with all the negative energy going on, it's good that Marie has like that. You know, even with Skyler and Walt, I'm glad that they're okay around the baby. But it's good to have her watch the baby sometimes when they're together. You know. But I think we'll end it there because I'm going to start coughing and have my lingering cough. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye guys.